Hey guys, what's up? Vic here coming at you. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you're doing awesome. I'm actually coming to you from the island of Hawaii, beautiful island of Hawaii. In fact, let me show you this right here. Look at this. I'm just hanging out here. I'll tell you what I'm doing here in just a minute. But I'm here with my family. This is the beach that we're standing in. This is the Pacific. Look at this. This is the shores of Pacific, and the waves are roaring in as the sun is about to go down. Look at that sunset. Beautiful, isn't it? Just gorgeous. And waves are crushing in. Look at that mountain right there. Guys, awesome place. You know, 8 years ago, folks, I was dreaming about going places like this. And it's about 7 o'clock in the evening right now, and people are walking, as you can see. Some people are jogging, you know, taking it easy, going to dinner and stuff like that. This is beautiful, beautiful. If you ever come here, if you ever want to go here, this is the Ko Olina place in Hawaii. Awesome place. So, you know, we just spent an entire day just doing nothing but just relaxing and, you know, soaking up the Hawaiian sun and, you know, bathing in the Pacific and just enjoying life, you know, just enjoying life. 8 years ago, guys, I was working for a banking industry. You know, I was working for somebody, you know, had that thumb pressing over my head telling me what to do, when to take a break, you know, when to take a vacation, and, you know, even if I took a vacation, you know, there was no possible way for me to go to places like this because I was earning about $350 a week. Right, and every single penny that came in actually went out to pay for the, you know, for the apartment rent, for the bills, you know, for the, you know, put food on the table for my family. And I had a dream, you know, I had a dream to, you know, how awesome would it be to create myself this amazing lifestyle, right, where I can take my family and go to places like this right now, right, to go to places like, you know, the paradises of the world, right, and just to give my family the best, right. So I took a leap of faith and stepped out into this unknown, right? And pursued my dream. And man, am I glad I did that. You know, I mean, there were obstacles along the way, and there were, you know, some challenges I needed to overcome. But I stuck to my dream, folks, and I stuck to what I wanted to do. And you know, something I want to talk to you about right now in this video. And by the way, what is this video about? Like, you know, what's going on here? So I'll tell you, I'm going to be doing these videos on a daily basis for you for the next 90 days, right? And the intention behind this is I want to give you something, guys, that will, you know, maybe inspire you, maybe give you a nugget, right? Maybe help you get your business to the next level, help you get your personal life to the next level, right? So let me see what I can do to maybe play a small role in helping you get your, you know, get yourself to the next level, right? Whether it's maybe give you a traffic generation technique, maybe a conversion technique, you know, maybe a business, you know, building technique or something, right? Because if you're watching this video, chances are you probably are looking for, you know, either make more money online, maybe you're already doing something, maybe, you know, you're looking for ways to improve your business, right? So I will be doing these videos to help you, you know, help you get yourself to actually see what I can do to help you, all right? I believe in spreading the goodwill, so we'll do that. All right, so in this video, guys, I want to talk to you about something that I found to be really, you know, I see a lot of people who are getting started in this industry, they don't understand something, and it actually keeps them from accomplishing and achieving their goal, right? So check that out. If you're here, if you're watching this video, chances are you have something that you want to pursue, right? You got started in this industry because you want to create better lifestyle, you want to make more money, right? You wanted to, you know that there is something better for you and your family, right? And that's awesome, that's a start. However, what most people don't understand is when they get started, right? Everybody has habits, right? Everybody, myself included, you know, when I got started online, you know, I wanted to get ahead, but I couldn't. I wanted to get ahead, but I couldn't. And you know what I found out, what my mentor said, is that he said, Vic, everybody has habits, right? So your life, my life, is basically a summary of our habits. And what is a habit? Well, it's something you do without even thinking about it, right? When you are tying your shoe, right, for example, because you did it so much and so often, you don't even have to think about it, right? When we drive a car, we don't have to think about actually, you know, driving a car, how to turn the wheels, you know, steering wheel, and, you know, to turn your blinkers and so we just do it naturally, right? Well, when it comes to business, what are your habits, right? What are your habits? We just spent 4 days here in Hawaii with Big Idea Mastermind Diamond members. We had our second Millionaires Retreat here in Hawaii. We had about 130 people from about 19 different countries around the world. It was awesome. We had an incredible time, and I flew out Les Brown. Hopefully you know who he is, right? So Les Brown was one of our guests at the retreat this weekend, and he said something fascinating. He said this. He said, guys, everybody is addicted to something, okay? Everybody has an addiction. So some people are addicted to failure. Think about it. He said some people are addicted to failure. Okay? And I thought to myself, wow, he's right. You know, when I got started, you know, so we can even go back and kind of look at this scenario, right? So, and I'm going to tell you, of course, how to change it, right? So, when we get started, let's say when a baby is born, let's just go far back, right? When a baby is born into this world, right? The baby does not have reasoning faculties, right? Baby can't think, right? Baby can't make decisions for itself. It just, you know, I mean, it doesn't have any reasoning faculties, right? So it doesn't have, you know, it doesn't really have its, you know, conscious mind developed yet. So what happens is what goes around that baby, you know, the parents, the relatives, right? How parents are talking to each other, right? If there is lack, limitation, if there is abundance, basically any environment that's around that baby gets programmed in. That's how a baby gets programmed, right? That's why you speak the language you speak, right? So if a baby was born, let's say, into a household to where, you know, the household speaks 5 different languages, the baby is going to grow up speaking 5 different languages, right? I mean, it's incredible what we are capable of as human beings. I mean, God created this thing called human, right, and gave us just abilities that are just, I mean, incredible, right? So we can basically we can decide what we want and we can go and get it, right? So for example, when it comes to business, all right, what are some of our habits? Okay, what are some of our habits? What I found out when I got started in this industry is that my habits were such that were preventing me from moving forward in the business, right? As you're watching this video, I want you to think about what are some things, what are some of your habits that maybe are preventing you from moving forward in your business. Okay, so let me give you an example. My mentor, early on in the business, he said, Vic, you have got to grow yourself personally in order for your income to grow, right? And see, when we think about that stuff, most people don't understand the power of you know, putting good information in your head, right? Most people don't understand the power of your, you know, of your habits. How do you form a habit? Well, you form a habit by doing something over and over and over again for about 28 days, okay? Between 28 and 30 days. I learned this from Psycho-Cybernetics, and they said, you know, they actually did a study on this to where if you do something every single day, right, for about 28, 29 days, something happens, and then boom, you start doing that automatically without even thinking about it. You start doing that thing unconsciously, right? And so, what can you do in your business, right, that would help you unconsciously, right, take your business to the level that you want to go, and without you having to think about it, okay? So, for me, one of the biggest things was reading. Okay? And something I would suggest you do as well, and just check it out for yourself. Okay, just do it for the next 30 days, my friend. Right? So if you're in this business, I would actually challenge you to start reading every single day for the next 30 days without skipping a day. Okay, that's what I actually teach my students. Okay, and my people who work with me. Okay, my private clients. I said, guys, the first thing you got to do is you got to read for 30 days, and I give them a 30-30-30 challenge. Basically, reading for 30 days, right? Listening to an audio for 30 minutes, and reading for 30 minutes, and you're going to do it for 30 days, okay? What that's going to do for you is it's going to put you on the track, all right, to where you are going to go into the direction you want to go, all right, for your business. And so what it's going to do for you is it's going to allow you, see, the information you put in your mind on a daily basis, okay? If you watch TV, if you listen to the radio, if you listen to the news all the time, what you're doing is you're programming yourself. Okay, just like that little baby, right? It doesn't have that reasoning faculty developed yet. So whatever is going on around them, right, gets programmed in. That's why we get programmed from birth, basically, right? So, you know, check it out. Welfare recipients, right, are usually second, third, fourth, fifth generation welfare recipients until somebody breaks the cycle. How do you break the cycle? How do you actually reprogram yourself? And I say reprogram, obviously, metaphorically speaking, right? But how do you change all that for yourself? Well, I believe it's consciously deciding what are some of the things that you will do, right, day in, day out, and turn them into a habit, right? And then that habit is going to help you take your business, and it's going to help you go in the direction you want to go. Does that make sense? Okay, so first thing I would suggest you do, I don't want to give you too much information here, right? But if you're going to follow my videos, and I'm going to be, doing these videos every single day for the next 90 days, right? To give you something that would help you, right? So I'm not going to tell you to do something I haven't done myself, my friend. The only thing I can tell you and I can teach you and I can recommend you do are the things that help me personally in my business. Okay? And so one of the first things that we're going to start with is think about your habits. Think about what are some habits that may be holding you back. Think about what are some things that you are doing, right, without thinking about it. And that very thing is preventing you from succeeding on the internet. That very thing is preventing you from being successful in what you're doing, right? Maybe in your life. I don't know, right? For me, I cut it. I cut TV out. I don't even watch TV. I don't even watch news. I don't care what's going on right out there. I mean, me knowing that stuff is not going to help the world, right? But what it's going to do for me is it's going to put the garbage in my head, right? And it's just not serving me, right? So whatever is not serving you, see if you can get rid of it, okay? And see if it's going to help you get better results. All right. One of the other things that I would actually recommend you do if you haven't started on it yet, is go pick a book. It's by T. Harv Eker, and it's called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Okay, it was one of the very first books that I read that started to shift my thinking about the business and about how I thought about business and how I thought about life really. And he's talking about the difference between people who are struggling versus people who are rich. Okay. And so, if you haven't read that book, I actually recommend reading that book, and start reading every single day, okay, for the next 90 days, okay, for the next 90 days, okay. Actually, do it for the next 30 days to get you started. But then, as you start doing that, you will find yourself wanting to read more and more and more. So I think you'll get hooked on the idea, because as you develop yourself, as you get more clear on where you're going, right? As your vision expands, as you start seeing things you haven't seen before, right? As you start seeing better results, I think you will want to continue doing that kind of stuff. So that's it for this video, my friend. Again, think about some of the habits that you're maybe holding you back. See what you can do to change them, right? Start reading for the next 30 days every single day, and then let's see what happens. All right. So, my friend, this is a little nugget for you today. Again, from Hawaii, as you can see here with the Pacific being behind me. Beautiful place, my friend, beautiful place. Tomorrow, I will have another nugget for you, another message. So until then, have fun, live life to the fullest. Love you guys. Bye-bye.